That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Let's get into some. 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 Let's get into some 007 stuff. Stuff. 007 stuff.
007 stuff.
What the fuck is this?
Can somebody please tell me what this is? What am I watching here? Hey, yo! What the fuck is this?
007 stuff.
007 stuff.
007 stuff. Let's get into some 007 stuff.
Oh my God.
It's Moon Day, the 13th of May. Happy Moon Day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another stream with 007 and his friend in Israel. We got Nia.
Hello.
In Israel. Excuse me. Hey, my background. Meant to do that. Yeah.
Musicless karaoke. Just a second. Yeah, we will open up that. Are we ready?
I've been ready all day.
All right, let's go for that. Yeah. Driving a ride of Bombay on a hippie trail, head full of Bombay. Oh.
I don't know the words.
He took me in and gave me breakfast.
And man plunder. I don't know the words to this song. Anyway.
Better run, you better take cover. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know the words to the song, but I did recognize that it was Men at Work.
Down Under, yeah.
Down Under.
Just a second, I have a whole mess over here.
Men at Work.
Men at Work, yeah. Exactly.
Men at Work, it sounds like it's going to be a gay band.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's going to be like YMCA. They're all going to be dressed up in like leather boy outfits.
Anyway, we have a situation over here, okay? Did you see the snow popping and everything?
The what?
Snow. I was like flying snow over here, and you see this. We have this. Maybe in the shot now. I don't know. Just a little bit. See.
Oh, is this? Hang on. Is this the silly string snow or is this snow?
Yeah, no, this is the fog. This is the fog thing.
Right, this is fog. Okay, so this is.
It's gonna be messy after.
So this is a very light neurotoxin.
Yeah. It's very flammable, and and back in the 80s and early 90s, it used to damage the ozone layer terribly.
Of course,
these things.
Well, but now we know that it damages the ozone layer, and also
Now, we'll say farewell to Elinor because she owns this thing and she's going to vandalize the streets of Israel right now. The streets of Rehoboth.
Yes.
Yeah. And go ahead, Elinor.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah. And
Uh,
the hammer. Don't forget the hammer.
I love the fact that there was a
Yeah.
spray can there that had a big old Star of David on it.
Yeah. We're going to talk about those conflicts throughout the show. Okay. Yeah. We are like a peaceful country, right? So what do we have a hammer to celebrate Independence Day with?
Thor's hammer, bro.
What? Yeah, it's Thor's hammer.
Thor's hammer.
Yeah, it's an imitation of cultures, I guess.
I mean, do you use the hammer to break the shackles? I don't know. Why the hammer?
Now,
We're free, and this is the hammer of peace. Yeah.
yeah, my daughter just went on vandalizing, and that's also like a part of the conflicts that we are experiencing on Independence Day. Since I remember myself, okay, like seriously, the way that Israelis choosing to celebrate the Independence Day is usually, this is what I've been doing for I remember all my childhood, and also like my children are doing it right now. They're going to the main street of the city where they meet up with all their friends, and they have like lots of like food stands and all kinds of like stands that sell Independence Day and Israel merchandise, right? Among this merchandise is of course the hammer and all kinds of like things for the head and all kinds of like lightning things, and that's cool. And they have this fog thing, okay? This fog and the strings thing, that it's like settled that they have like battles, okay, in the middle of the street with these spray things
With fog and sintering.
Yeah.
Is it like to?
We have like battles, and after that, like the morning afterwards, the main street looks like
Absolutely covered.
like almost so trashed.
Like, I mean, is it worse than New Year? Is it worse than after New Year? You know, the next day, when you go to the main square of the town, the next day after New Year, is it worse than that?
It's about that, but the thing is that if it's not enough, okay, if it's not enough, then on the day of Independence Day itself, like tomorrow, the Israeli habit is to barbecue, okay, all over the place, barbecuing all over the place, roasting dead animals and suffocating the whole country with the barbecue smoke. So
it's not actually Independence Day today, it's Independence Day tomorrow. It's just
no, we are actually right now, Rich, at the moment, 8:00. Okay, this is the moment. Now, if you haven't I kind of like pointed on the conflicts that may appear with how we love our country and how we kind of like choose to celebrate the independence of Israel, right? So it's kind of like conflict, right? If we love our country, so why do we destroy it on Independence Day? And this is, and now we're going to watch another conflict that that is going to start right about now, 8:00, which is happening every year, which is the changing of the Memorial Day in Israel to the fast forward to the live, fast forward okay, so. Oh yeah, it starts. So this is the ceremony that marks the changing between the Memorial Day in Israel, which happened today, and the Independence Day.
Oh, interact.
So,
Find all levers to
what's this? No, what the fuck?
What is
Sorry,
that?
it skipped.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. oh yeah. Okay. Now we got the chairs. Now you see, every year it's kind of like a very festive moment. Okay, that they changing it from the Memorial Day into the Independence Day. It's kind of like commemorates, I don't know, our struggles in wars, and now overcome it, and now celebrating victory. But today, this year, we are all sad. We're all terribly, terribly sad. Supposed to be. Okay.
Hang on a second. Hang on
yeah.
a second.
Oh, the Stargate.
Um.
The Stargate. Yeah.
Oh right. No. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. No, my brain was going in very, very, very slow mode, and I was about to say, hang on a sec, what all these
But the
fucking
input-
wars that Israel's, but all these, you know, like
This is the ultimate showcase of Israeli symbolism. Okay, all the Israeli symbolism will splatter it in your face right in the next, I don't know, half an hour or hour. We're gonna watch that, right? And it's gonna be totally, what's the word? Fascist, totally fascist. Everything, all
Dude,
about it is fascist.
I
Right?
mean, the funniest thing is, right? If you were to sit all these people down in a room and then show them what was going on in, you know, in fucking Germany, it's not real. The only difference is the symbols on the flags. That's the only difference.
Oh yeah, back in the 1930s. Oh yeah, pretty much.
In the 40s and the 30s.
Oh, we got now the worshiping the god
the
of sun.
Stargate.
Okay.
The
Stargate.
Stargate.
You know,
Should
yeah,
we,
that's
should we listen?
no, it's it's weird. But it's all on the symbolism of Babylonian
Look.
witchcraft.
And it's a portal.
It's a portal. Yeah, it's a portal.
It's a portal. It's a fucking.
Remember, I predicted that. I did this show with the puppets of the Rapture. Remember? They had a portal over there. I predicted that.
Yes, you did. You bloody did as well.
Yeah. That's gonna be the next thing. I told you. So now,
Look at how they sat the orchestra.
yeah. Now,
Look,
usually,
what's going on?
oh, they have like what is lasers? Like what is it? Like LEDs on the.
It's LED lights on their bows. It looks
Anyway,
fucking stupid.
this ceremony is usually like very invested.
They look
and,
like they look like they've all got lightsabers. Look, because they're the fucking rebel. They're the Jedi's, aren't they? Yeah, that's why. Because these are the Jedi Knights that are all out here
Yeah,
to
the
protect.
Jedi's. Cool. Anyway, usually I used to love those ceremonies in my sleeping years. Okay, in my not in my awakening years. Once I got awakened, I got to hate this ceremony.
Dude,
Especially
look at the nails in that girl's hand. Eh? Fucking hell. No, that's all right. I'm not going to say it. Go on, carry on.
Anyway, so I used to love those ceremonies. Okay, they used to like I saw back then that they were fascist, but
Yellow
no.
ribbon. Hang on. Yellow ribbon. That yellow ribbon is for cancer or for AIDS. Isn't it?
No, for the people who got to return home. We stole like the captives.
No. Yeah. No. You can't. They can't do that because yellow's already been used. Yellow silk. Like
This is what you do in Israel.
That
We-
exact thing
we
has
steal
already
things.
been used. Has
We
already
steal
been used.
symbols. As that we don't have enough symbolism, so we steal also other institutional symbols as well. Why not? Come on, it's been going on for like the last half a year or so in Israel. This fucking symbol, yeah, and it's like
We should- Right.
another conflict that I remember pretty well when it was that Jews used to wear yellow marks on their clothes. What was that? Oh yeah, it was in the Holocaust, right? Oh, they put the Star of David, another Israeli symbol, right, on the flag. So they put a yellow one on their flag because the Nazis want to show that they are different, okay, and they have diseases and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah, conflict.
Oh, look. The army lad with his fucking yarmulke on his head and his fucking violin. I'm a soldier, and I also play the violin. Fuck you.
Well, come on. I'm sure that they haven't been, fighting a day of his life if he's like, performing in the main orchestra on Independence Day. So,
Dude,
no,
I don't care if he's a violinist. I don't care. I don't care. This is like this is.
now, the whole thing that it became since COVID time, and even before that, I remember there was once Independence Day after the Bereshit aircraft that crashed into the moon, right? Crashed into the moon. It was like in 2019, April 2019, and afterwards there was a ceremony of Independence Day that Bibi had to come over and bring over the guy that financed all the Bereshit aircraft. And in the middle of the ceremony, this guy, they brought over the guy for the Bereshit aircraft to torch the torches. We'll soon talk about the torches. And then in the middle of the ceremony, stopped the ceremony and started blabbing about doing this Bereshit 2 thing. Okay? After we had this tremendous success on the first one. So yeah. We're gonna have the second one.
I mean, it is actually it's stated and admitted fact what I'm about to say, and I just want to know how these people here are all reconciling the fact that probably 80% of the Israeli people that were killed by friendly fire. It was the IDF mowing everybody down with fucking howitzers from their helicopters and blasting buildings with tanks that killed most of the people that were killed during this conflict. How do they like, seriously, how the fuck do they reconcile this? How do you reconcile that?
Now the thing is that I want to approach with you to nowadays, okay, and to today's ceremony. The thing is that ever since October 7th and the whole war started, the kind of like disappointment, okay, from the people, from the government, from these acts, from whatever it's been able to accomplish during this war, okay, it's just terrible. Okay, everybody are so disappointed from everything. Okay, about the captives, about the accomplishment in the war, about whatever goes down in the north right now, that people are being evacuated from their homes. All of this, the relationship between the people and the government is just terrible. Okay, so the government said that she will now today will celebrate the Independence Day in this ceremony in a different way, in a more modest and not with crowd, of course.
Let's show fucking footage of war back in the 1940s.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, Bibi. Watch the head floating. I'm telling you, they're using over there. Whenever he speaks, like in his office, he's got his head floating in reasonable way.
Dude, this is why I'm not surprised.
Ears are looking bigger.
Anti-Semitism is just
rising,
going like through the fucking roof. Like, seriously, because
I'm not surprised either.
Like, dude, this has got nothing to do with being fucking Jewish. This has got everything to do with having a fucking serious, like, as a nation, they've got serious psychological issues that need to be dealt with. Like, you need to get over the things that have happened and fucking move on and put this cunt in prison. Well, actually, do better than that. Can do better than that, I reckon, than just put them in prison. But yeah, it makes me.
Now we saw like people standing. This was probably today or like probably today. There was the sirens over there in the morning and last night.
Look at that cold sore on his lip. Did you see that?
What did that?
He's got a fucking cold. He's got herpes.
Oh yeah.
Netanyahu has got herpes of the lip.
No, seriously.
You look when the camera goes back on him. They've managed to cover it up.
I'm too like occupied with the floating head. I'm telling you, the
They've
head over there is not
yeah,
proportional.
look.
Like
Herpes.
herpes. Oh yeah, herpes on the right side. Yeah.
Herpes. He's
You had
got
herpes. Okay.
fucking herpes.
And
Oh,
with
yeah.
this mouth, you want to congratulate your people? Yeah,
Look
supposedly
at
your
that lad
people.
with no fucking
Fucking
chin.
that
Oh my
out.
god. Do you know one of the things that
Oh,
I'm
that is
really
white.
great?
That is white.
One of the
Oh,
things that I'm really, really grateful for, right? For
yeah.
the God, and my parents is the fact that I have a chin. Look at this lad. Where's his chin?
No, it's like with the helmet. It's straight with the
He,
helmet.
he doesn't. Fucking hell. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
come on.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
This is
the lad
reasonable.
looks like he burst into
Get
tears.
back to Bibi.
His
Get
fucking
back to
went
Bibi
off.
and show me the herpes and the floating head.
You want the BB
I don't know. All the showing there is like this fake war
model?
ethos. Oh, you see this because of like the last war is like happening. Lots of like a new war ethos has been created, and now there. I kind of like asked my daughter today. She had the memorial ceremony, and she said over there that all the songs that used to be like the memorial songs in the back old days has been replaced by which songs? By the songs that the people in captive liked.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
the people that who are now in captive liked,
I
and
really,
there are
really want the Black Eyed Peas or something to be in there.
I don't know, but I'm asking like firstly, how do you know which song they like?
Yeah.
They have like relatives or whatever. I don't know, but is it like certain? See that floating head? It's not proportional to the body. The ears. You see the ears? And it's not
He's doing,
proportional to the background.
he's
It's not
doing the
proportional to the background.
he's doing the
You see?
Trump hand movements.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. All the Masonic thing you can think of. This is the I'm holding magic crystal
I am
ball.
in control.
I'm holding magic crystal ball, and I rule your destiny.
I'm in control of everything, and I hold it in a box here, and it's this big, and there it's this big, and this big. Okay.
It's all standing. It's all like
I
yeah.
couldn't.
So let's talk about the Stargate. Okay, let's talk about the Stargate for a second.
Oh, dude, let's go.
The thing is
Are
that
they
the
good? Are they in
symbol,
front of it now? They are. They're in front of the Stargate now.
yeah.
Look at
The thing
that, and it's got stars.
I remember in 2020, I think it was, or like no, 2019, they put like a dome behind, a dome of flat Earth behind, like with stars inside the firmament. Crazy, and I'm like looking. Oh yeah, you're going like out of the open? Nah, it's the same old hidden in plain sight. Anyway, so yeah, Stargate. It's another hidden in plain sight. I used to love the Stargate movie. It was a good movie, right? It's
Stargate was awesome, right? And I remember,
Milia Vital, and
I remember
she was Israeli.
Stargate was sort of the birth of Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, pretty much. And remember that I was quite enthusiastic about that. I also have a really tragic past with Ancient Aliens. I used to be a fool of every
Oh, mate,
single
I was
until I
fascinated and
fucking
excited
wake
by
up
it.
and thank God
Dude,
saved me and
all right,
from this Ancient Aliens.
Stargate made so much sense because it
Yeah,
was like, actually, do you know what? That's completely believable. That something with more technology would come down here and make everybody believe that it was a god. I can believe that. That's more believable than what we're being told about Egypt and stuff, right?
I don't know, but yeah, whatever.
But
But
then, once we found out the things that we found out about the model that they're basing it all on, and then it's like, all right. So that whole narrative, basically, if we take that narrative from out there and bring it back and to put it underground, underneath us, all of that they've got us imagining going on out there, miles away in different planets. Ooh, no, it's all within this. It's all within this enclosed atmosphere and within this enclosed arena that we're in, kind of whatever it is, and it's all buried, or it's on freaking continents and islands that we've got absolutely no idea of, and we'll never have any idea of, because how often do you go out on a plane and fly around the entire Earth to see what's there? Nobody
tell you,
can.
Rich.
Nobody can.
Okay.
Even if you had a fucking plane, you wouldn't even be able to do it. Even if you had a plane, all the fuel and all the time in the world, you wouldn't be able to do it because they'd shoot you down.
Rich, I think that fuck all. I'm gonna go now to Jerusalem. It's 50 minutes away. I'm gonna just jump and leap into this Stargate. See what's gonna happen. Maybe like
I want to see,
I
dude.
will
Maybe
meet-
what's going to happen,
meet the Fox people with those thing and
Right.
Milia Vital. She was hot.
this
Right?
might actually
She
be
was
the
actually,
most.
the woman over there, the actor over there, the woman named Milia Vital. She was Israeli in the Stargate. Milia Vital, she, in Stargate movie, the woman role of this, barbaric people. The one
Hang
who
on, Kurt
was
Russell died on the 11th,
Kurt Russell died.
2 days ago.
Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell from Stargate.
Shit.
That's too much of a coinkydink for me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
They
he's
had to
fucking
kill
good,
him.
right?
They had to kill him because they'd stolen the fucking Stargate.
Yeah. He was the badass, right? He
Wait,
was
listen,
like
I
the
think
commander.
what's going to happen, I can tell you what's going to happen now. During this opening ceremony, the
Yeah.
Stargate's going to activate, and
Activate.
the overlords will come through. And
A huge pyramid is gonna land over the.
they're gonna present.
outer-
Like, listen, they're gonna present Netanyahu with a golden yarmulke, right?
Mm.
They're gonna present him with a golden yarmulke, and they're gonna invite him in to go and commune with them, and
To take the mark of the
I
beast.
don't know what will happen next. Maybe
It's also like pretty much symbolic. Every time you can relate the number to something else. 76. It's the years of independence that we have in Israel. It's probably like 7 times 6 or something like that. Some kind of like symbolic
76
meaning.
is actually 76 is 13. It's the 13th today. It's 13, which is 4. So it's the
Whatever.
13th today. So
Come on.
that does
You get the
actually
star of
fit.
Renfran. You get the star of the devil. The star of Renfran.
Also, 13 is the number of death as well.
Whatever. Yeah. Gvura Israelit. It's written down
I
Israeli
want to know
history. Now,
who's this,
they're
who's
talking
this
also-
guy? Who's talking? Who's talking now?
Yeah, this is kind of like they talking about
No, who is talking?
heroism.
Who is
Heroism
he?
stories
Who is he?
from-
Who is he?
Oh, this is the chairman of the Knesset. He's gay, actually.
Right, where's his fucking yarmulke?
No, he doesn't need yarmulke. He's gay. Have you
Right.
ever seen a gay with yarmulke? Yeah, you see that one. You have one in the in the media, a guy that used to be like the religious guy, and then suddenly he came out of the closet, and he says that he can be both gay and religious.
Yeah, because he had tea and crumpets with God, and God said it would be all right.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, this is Amir Ohana. Amir Ohana is the chairman of the Knesset. He is like a really close buddy to Bibi. And
Oh yeah,
yeah,
a
he's
really
gay.
close buddy, is he? Really close buddy. He's gay as well, isn't he? Really close buddy, eh?
Yeah, I think
What buddies?
that, yeah.
I
something
reckon
like
that's where fucking BB got his mouth herpes from. BB got his mouth herpes from this guy's fucking
too
dingaling.
much of trombone.
Actually, you can't catch mouth herpes off of.
Rusty trombone with Bibi. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Yeah. Ugh. Who
Okay,
isn't
anyway.
gay nowadays?
Anyway,
Let's
yeah,
do that.
people are sad today. Everybody are sad. You see, everybody wearing this ridiculous ribbon of.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, like, nobody is trying to get them to cheer up or anything. You've got no. They want this. They want
Oh
everything.
yeah. Let's talk about the real thing, okay?
Let's show more images of wars and all the weapons that we have. Let's show all that, because really this is a showcase for the military industrial complex, which
Yeah.
is Israel. Israel, the state, is really only a military industrial complex. It's not anything else. It shouldn't be certainly shouldn't be a government. It should like
Yeah, and let's talk about that, and let's talk about the word of Israel. Okay, word Israel, you can divide it into three. I know subjects.
Israel.
No, not the word, but actually the meaning. We have
Like
the
this.
land of Israel. We have the land of Israel, which is the actual soil. Okay, where we are inside the borders. Okay, the territorial borders of Israel. We got the people of Israel, which is all the people that are inside the land of Israel, okay, altogether, including me, and you got the state of Israel, which is in charge of the two previous ones on the land and on the people. All right. Now, I'm asking, how do you feel about? I'm asking like people, or I ask my daughter, how do you feel about those three terms? About the land itself, you have your own connection. Everyone has his own story, his own connection with the land. It could be really an emotional and attached one. It could be, I don't know, something else. It could be something like that I have with Isaac Swell. Okay, with the people of Israel, you're among the people of Israel. Okay, so you should be like feel a part of it. And about the state of Israel, is that related to you? Is this entity related to you? Like, well, all it does, it's kind of like funny. The word, the word state in Hebrew, it's Medina. And Medina comes out of the root of din, Daled Yud Nun, which means trial, justice. Okay, trial, justice, and it means that this entity came up to give you this, law, justice, punishment if needs to. And what I wished to I don't know my viewers over there in my Facebook, I wish them that they will celebrate today's independence, but not independence of the country, but from the country. Okay, from the country, meaning that they will be liberated outside of the harsh reality that is state.
Right,
Is
from the state. When
state,
you
yeah,
say
state.
country, you mean from the
Yeah,
state. Yeah,
yeah, state,
liberated from
state.
the state.
Sorry,
Right.
sorry, the state. Getting their liberty, their independence from the state, and not of the state. All right, and because this is they're marking this date as the one that they announced the Declaration of Independence in Tel Aviv in 1948. And this is why we are like ordered to celebrate it, and we all know
Ordered
that
to
those guys that
celebrate. I like ordered to celebrate it.
we are ordered to
Will have
celebrate it.
fun.
Yeah,
You
now we
celebrate.
supply you hammers and fog. Go celebrate. And then
Shoot
people
each
turn to
other.
the middle of the street.
Shoot each
Oh,
other
what
with
do we do
strings.
instead?
Shoot each other with strings and fog.
Yeah, this is Israel. Now, Kitat Kodinut, what? All right. Anyway, they're doing this kind of like a performance over there of the emergency unit, the emergency unit that's supposed to be on call whenever from the settlement, whenever I don't know, security things happened. And
Oh, you mean the ones that didn't do anything for like 8 hours?
no, this is the army. Those are the actual civilians that protect their territory. And the thing is that coincidentally, before October 7th, they all been ordered to return their weapons. Yeah, Yeah, they're all bit older. Return their
What?
weapons.
Just what a shame.
What a shame,
God,
right?
you couldn't write it, could you? What a
Coincidentally, Rich.
terrible, terrible,
Coincidentally.
terrible coincidence.
Yeah. So they are like, I guess those ones are the ones who survived. Okay, the ones who had their own weapons and didn't have to return it, and kind of like actually fought in those in
He
this day.
he doesn't look Jewish.
No, he is.
He
He is. He
looks
is. Everybody are
he
Jewish
actually
over
looks
here.
he looks
They
more
won't put under the pentagram anyone who's not Jewish. Come on.
dude. He
No, Israelis look like that. Don't worry. He might be Ethiopian or something, or
I was
Yemenite.
going to say, yeah, I suppose some Israelis do look like Palestinians.
Yes, the yarmulke. Come on.
That's what I mean. He looks like a fucking Palestinian. He looks more like a Palestinian than he does he looks more like a Palestinian than he does a Jew, Israeli.
Yeah. Now they're doing the torching of the
Truth.
the torch.
Sorry.
Yeah, torching thing. But the thing is that I don't see them doing that. They're like presenting themselves. Usually, it's like a really show off ceremony that everyone is taking the torch and lighting it in his own time and whatever. But I think that this time they're not putting the torch on because we are all in big sadness because of what happened.
Because it doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel
Like,
right, exactly.
to
It doesn't feel right.
celebrate,
And
to
today,
celebrate
and
this.
today, yeah, I'm like talking to my mother, and like she says, usually we are having like barbecues tonight, like on with our families and whatever. On Wednesday, we're seeing the fireworks and everything. And tonight, I asked her, "Is there like a barbecue tonight?" I said, no one has a mood to celebrate tonight, whatever. Also, like in my family, we have like my uncle who's like a huge baby fan still, all right, and he's probably living with a tremendous conflict in his head in these days. And we have like the other side, my aunt, which is the other opposite side. She's like lefty, and so I don't think would be like too much of right thing
Who's
to do.
this prick?
Was this
Who's
trick?
the prick with
Oh,
the mask on his entire face?
oh yeah, those are the special forces. Yeah,
Oh,
special
fuck
forces.
off. Fuck off. That
Yeah.
looks like a fucking
Yeah, yeah.
80-year-old man. That looks like an 80-year-old man stood there with his mask on.
No.
He's supposed to be special forces. Oh, fuck.
Listen. It's more they're terrible than you think. Okay, those guys are saying that they are from the Shabak. Shabak is uh, it's being translated as the General Security Service. All right, and they are an entity which is not in the military. All right, not in the military. It's outside, and it's being subjected to the prime minister. Okay,
Right.
it's not part of the military. All right, now
So it's basically, it's like, who is it?
it's like the CIA. Like
No,
the CIA.
oh, right. Okay. Right. So, yeah.
Now, it's like the CIA, and the thing is that
Well, no, because Mossad's like the CIA.
yeah,
So
what's been told that they are in charge of security of all the VIPs in the government, and they are in charge to fight all kinds of like radical right wing in Israel, like when
they're
they're fighting
basically
versus the Arabs.
they're like
And
they're like the Gestapo.
yeah. And most importantly, it's been said that they are like being involved inside Gaza Strip to, to be disguised as Arabs and infiltrate all kinds of like, Arab to the Hamas, and from there to be like, spies and things like that. Now, this is what's been told. Okay, that their job is now. On the day of October 7th, okay, we saw with each truck that came over with something like 6 or 7 terrorists wearing black masks, we saw a guy wearing a light blue shirt, okay, and it looks kind of like Israeli, and he's been documented in the. It's been documented inside, those films being speaking Hebrew. Okay, and then you kind of like realize that this Shabak force, all right, is not in the army for a very specific reason, all right, because the army is the IDF, is the Israeli Defense Force. Okay, they are supposed to defend Israel, while
Yeah,
the
these guys are on
general
the offense.
security service, they are in charge of attacking
Offense.
Israel. All
Offense.
right,
Yeah.
and that is why they can't be in the same, body. Okay, in the same entity, because they have contradicting,
Would they be
goals.
fighting each other?
What?
Really? They are the ones. That's both sides of the argument there.
Yeah. They are like assisting the Arabs to implement the terror attacks, and they did that on October 7th, really bluntly. Okay, and even have you heard about this show, Israeli show, Fauda?
No,
Anyone in the chat room heard about the Fauda?
we don't know anything
No,
about.
it's very. I know that it's been exported to other countries as well. It's about the Shabak. It's about agents of the Shabak and how they're doing their work in Gaza and whatever. And it's supposed to be like a very successful series. I saw, I think, 1 or 2 seasons of it, and it's
Maybe Netflix will buy a season of it. I don't know. I've
no,
not.
it is on Netflix. I do believe it's on Netflix, and you can see that. It's a very
I
popular
don't.
show. I
I
know
don't.
that also abroad.
I refuse to pay money to kiddie
Netflix.
filler enablers, so I wouldn't ever have a Netflix
Yeah.
account.
Anyway, but those guys, okay, are like operating for years versus the country of Israel, versus the people of Israel, disguising as someone as
Dude,
actually helping them.
I think what's
Shabbat.
happening here in this ceremony, what's
This is
happening
crazy.
here is this.
Yeah.
This is like a. This is like an interlude in the play, right? This is an interlude in the play where all the actors are coming up on stage and being and given and basically
Oh.
being given a part, and
And now you have the ultimate sham, okay? This guy is representing himself as a proud Arab and as a proud soldier. Yeah. Anyway, all kinds of like showcases like that are presenting about like successful Israelis or whatever is being considered successful in their eyes, and telling their stories, and I know, presenting them. Usually they're bringing 12 people who are like lighting the torches. Where are the torches tonight? I don't know. They usually light the torches themselves, and then it's kind of like a festive thing. But now I see they do it a totally different thing, like unfestive. Chazita Asbara. Well, this is supposed to be like people who are talking for Israel. They are like, it's considered like a really good thing right now to get the people who can advocate for Israel. You think I'm an applicant for that, Rich?
well, it depends which part of Israel you can speak for.
Yeah.
Because I reckon
No,
you'd say, I reckon you.
State of Israel. Are we talking about the state of Israel?
You talk about the land brilliantly.
Yeah. And the people, I think, also brilliantly. But about the state,
The people are just brainwashed, unfortunately, unbelievably, absolutely, totally and utterly, 100% brainwashed, like to next level. Like you've got the highest percentage of vaccine.
Oh yeah. You can show that while we are like waiting to all the other nonsense that goes on. You can show the other clip that I sent
The
you.
other one, right? Yeah.
They're now lighting the torch. You see, now they're doing the lighting of the torch, and this
Oh,
goes on.
yay!
Oh, they're lighting the Chazita Asbara. This is the front
Wow.
of advocatism, whatever. Oh my God, this is stupid. Show the other thing is more stupid, way more stupid, and funny. I guess if you look at it now, it's could be funny. Show this clip starting off.
What's so
6 minutes.
sad? What's so sad is that most of these people In fact, you could probably say that all of these people here all believe that what they're doing is real, and that it really has this solemn meaning and everything that's being spoke. They're just ignoring, even if they've got their doubts and whatever about how it all went ahead. They're ignoring all that to do this, and this is like, I don't know how to fucking, I don't know how to describe it. It's like going to a mental institute and having all the mental patients all. No, that's not a good enough analogy. I'm gonna have to think on this one. This deserves a really fine analogy. And I will think on it.
I think that you should think about it while you're showing the other video. It will give you a huge inspiration. Put on the minute 5. This was 2 years ago, in the ceremony 2 years ago. Oh, this was the one, I think, with the flat earth on the back. I think they can see like the dome on the back.
We'll lead up
minute,
to it. We'll do 4 minutes 30, and we'll come.
Yeah, whatever.
And this was 3 years ago, so this was 2021. 73. 73 is it's significant because James Blunt wrote a song called 1973. And it's actually 73. That meant in 2023 everybody was turning 50. That was the whole, and that was 2023. That was the 50-year anniversary. 73 was actually the year of the
Yom Kippur War.
The Yom Kippur War.
Yeah.
So that 73 is significant.
Yeah. Anyway, show it. This is
וכאן, בבית, אחווה ישראלית.
Oh, they're writing down Achva, brotherhood.
I was going to say, that's writing there. You've got the...
Yeah, Achva, like brotherhood with the soldiers, yeah? And now we are switching to the next form. They're doing all kinds of like...
I recognize the Hebrew symbols.
Yeah. But now, remember, people, the height of the jabs time, okay? Come on, Rich.
2021. The Jibby Jabby Do is out, or is it yet? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's for DI.
We're all into it.
Oh my word.
And now they're doing the first shot.
Oh God.
This is the first vaccine, this is what it says. And now they're doing the second one. Yeah, second one. Oh, they're turning into number 2, you see? Turning into number 2. Maybe it's number 3 they have. No. Oh, it was only 2 back then. You can stop it. I would stop.
What are the red boots about? What are the fucking big red boots on those two lads? Why are they wearing red boots and everybody else is wearing black?
The parachutes and the parachutes units are wearing red boots.
Oh, right. Okay. Have you heard about the Red Shoe Club?
Wasn't that a soft porn movie or something like that?
Red Shoe Diaries, you're thinking of.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, the red shoe thing. It's a thing, isn't it? They wear shoes made from human leather.
Oh, okay.
Skinned individuals made into shoes and painted red.
Oh, by the way, if we're talking about that, I sent you over in a link the what is it? Like I think it was 2 days ago. The Eurovision link, and have you heard about what was going on over there?
Bambi Thug
Oh
Dooms
yeah. This one. Show it off.
Ireland.
Show it. Yeah, show it.
Is that what Squirrel said? So long as we don't have to watch. He was talking about Eurovision.
Yeah.
So basically, Squirrel, I was going to say to you, mate, dude, we're not. This isn't about Eurovision. I don't know what you. Don't worry about it. It's not about Eurovision, but it is. And Squirrel Sniper could see into the future.
Yeah, show it. This is the country of Ireland.
Ireland, it's fucking great. We love it. It's not Ireland anymore.
It's been caught on.
Should be
pure
fun.
satanic,
Let's call it what it fucking is. It's Klaus Schwabland.
Yeah, they have like Facebook and fucking Google over there. Everything is over there.
It's Wefland. Wefland. It's not Ireland. It's fucking Wefland. Sorry.
Anyway, show what's her name? Barbie Tag, whatever. Her performance.
Bambi Thug.
Bambi
Her
Tag.
name is Bambi Thug. So that suggests that she's a really cute little child baby deer that's got an attitude problem and likes to fuck shit up. Mm-hmm. That's what she's saying in that name there, Bambi Thug.
Show the clip, come on! Nothing better than seeing with your own eyes.
We're reviewing the clip, dude.
Yeah, just a second. I will take You don't have to show the whole thing.
Wow. Is this the bird that sits there and says she's a witch? She's queer.
Yeah,
the best thing about her is that she's queer.
She's also binary.
And she's a
Yeah. I think
that one.
It's a good content for your show, Rich. I do believe that.
Dude, this bird actually. Oh, I thought I was sharing it. Right, this bird. Is just, yeah.
Pick yours up, people. Pick yours up.
Basically, what I want to say, what I want to say to her is, love, grow the fuck up, will you? You're not 14 anymore. Is that going to be Bacchus?
That's the pimp. Yeah, now we're beginning with the ceremony. It wasn't clear enough, you know.
Do you know how fucking hilarious this is to me, right? I know that you believe that this is real. I know you do. But I promise you, it's not. I promise you that this is just fucking childish theatre. That's all it is. She might even believe it's real. There might be a fucking 1,000 people all joining in with it that all think it's real. I promise you, it's only real in their mind. That's the only place it's real, is in their mind. In their mind's eye, that's where it's real. But to people with real power, who really truly understand how reality works here, like myself, that's the only place it's real, is in their mind. I just want to get that across.
I totally agree with that. I just
want to get that across right now.
Okay.
I love God. God is real, but I'm not talking about fluffy beard, white, all that shit.
Yeah, no,
I can't even tell you what God is. I don't even know.
the
All
pretentious
I
of
know
the
is
human beings to try to give image or a structure to these kind of like entities. It's not
yeah.
something that you should be involved with. It's not.
No.
No.
It's like Hollywood. It's so Hollywood fueled as well. It's like, oh my God, haven't you even got your own fucking imagination? Have you, like using somebody else's perception of something that you're claiming to be real? Like, actually, this is just a song. She probably thinks this is all a laugh, but it's like,
Come on, play it on. We are in the middle of the
she
ceremony.
probably doesn't
Come on.
even take it
Something in the
seriously.
middle. I'm gonna come soon.
But yeah, fucking hell. We don't need to listen to more, do we?
Okay, so get back to the ceremony. Get back to the Masonic ceremony.
Oh God.
Are you not
Look,
curious?
she's got diamond crusted. They're
Nails?
either diamond crusted teeth or
Yeah.
or
She
she's
some
got
weird shit on
braces on.
No, she got some weird shit on the teeth. Whatever.
And
Are you not curious if the demon will
Interesting.
come up from the stage or not at the end, or how is it gonna end up this ritual satanic thing?
So this is an interesting symbol here.
What?
This is an interesting symbol here
No.
on her forehead. And also, I want to know what's
Oh, she's
written.
doing the movement of Bibi that Bibi did before. This holding a huge crystal ball. Right?
Actually, do you know what would be really cool is if you somehow superimposed BB's head in between her hands there.
Oh, I can Photoshop. Yeah. Okay, we'll think about it. Anyway, are you anxious to continue with that, or we can get back to the ceremony?
Oh fucking hell!
Rich, you can laugh all you want, but they are standing on one of the biggest stages in the world,
No,
and you
I
will
know.
never have it.
And
I know that
look,
you're a great artist, but you will never had this honor, this distinguished, class
distinguished.
as those two.
Distinguished
alright?
to who? Who's it
Never have
distinguished
it.
for? It's not distinct. This isn't distinguished. No, as far as I'm concerned, this isn't distinguished. This is. You can
Never
get this shit. You can get this shit in a fucking club down in Soho in London, and they're like.
Boy, you're right. I like it. I adore it. I think
It's like an adult version of Furbies. It's like they're like adult Furbies, basically. They want to dress up as, the people want to dress up as furry animals.
But
they're
Ireland wants to be like country of green leprechauns and I don't know.
Do you know?
Guys and what's Satan doing there? Why are they choosing Satan to represent them?
Well, because the origins of Ireland are pagan, with this idea that the pagans are actually demonic, when the truth is the pagans were the ones with the fucking truth.
And what with all the flutes and stuff?
Oh, that's the pan pipes,
Yeah.
pipes of Pan, Pan being the god of wine and music and revelry and all that. Like, but listen, dude, the Catholic Church demonized what was going on. Like anything, if it wasn't Catholic, it was demon. It was demonic. If it wasn't Catholic, it was demonic. Didn't matter what was going on. Like people could be working with herbs and healing wounds and curing illnesses, and the Catholic Church coming and saying, "No, that's fucking demonic. Burn at the stake." Right. So that image stuck to it and was then perpetuated, and then now you've got pagans that embrace it, but being pagan's got nothing to do with worshipping the devil. It's got nothing to do with worshipping the fucking devil. It's ridiculous. Only just because the Catholic Church said that that's what it is.
And I want to compliment Voy for his suggestions over there for me going to the Eurovision next year. I do believe that it will be nice. Yeah, let's go back to the ceremony, see what's kind of like paganism and Satanism and symbolism goes on over there. I can't see your face anymore in this dude.
The guy on the right could be a barrister serving coffee in San Francisco. Actually, both of them. They could probably got a coffee shop in San Francisco somewhere.
It's probably one of the grown-ups Backstreet Boys or something like that, trying like a new career. All right. Anyway, yeah, get their ugly face out of the screen, please, Rich, and get back to the Masonic ceremony of Israel.
So desperate for attention, you can see it in her face. How desperate she is for attention.
Yeah. Finally, Switzerland won.
The guy on the right is so desperate for everybody to not know.
Switzerland with one
ass.
other gay shit won with Switzerland in the Eurovision contest, and it's also like very symbolic. This contest was in Sweden, and the next one is gonna be in Switzerland, where Davos is. Yeah, Davos.
Oh yes, yeah. So yeah, Klaus Schwab's his home.
The following year, Israel this time took, I think, the 5th place. Okay, and next year I have really high suspicion that Israel will take it, because somehow it had to be like organized with the end of days that all the countries will gather here in Israel. Whoever's like with it is hosting that like in the following year. So yeah, Israel. I think if Israel will take the Eurovision next year, I know 95% that we are like in the end of days. Maybe, yeah. Anyway, back to the ceremony. I want to see what they're like torching over there.
It is a misnomer. It's a mischaracterized. It's not even a mischaracterization, because it's a misunderstanding. End of days doesn't mean the end of time.
No.
It's just the end of days like this.
Yeah, we got like the four. We got like the 4 horsemen. Okay, according to the story. So the first one is the white one.
No, see, there's been a bit of an update with the 4 horsemen.
Oh.
They've all been encouraged to buy electronic vehicles, because they don't want, because the carbon footprint of the horses. They're actually working to net zero, so they've actually had to. In fact, they're electric vehicles. They're scooters. They're going to come. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are coming on electric scooters now. All right, is that okay?
All right. Get back to the
I
ceremony.
think that was fucking funny.
That was funny. Come on. Yeah.
Right.
But
We've been going for an hour, right? Can we have a coffee break?
Yeah, sure. But the ceremony is about to be finished, right?
Is it? Oh, sorry. All right.
Let's see. Let's see the ceremony. Leave the audience with this terrible ceremony and go for a break. Yeah.
Oh, we can't leave the volume on. Like, if I put the volume on, everyone will run away.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's just because Hebrew. It's
anyway,
like,
put whatever you want. Let's see afterwards if there's ceremony or not.
Right? If it was French or if it was Spanish, and even if it was German, you could say that there would actually be at least 2 or 3 people who would understand some words, because we learned it in school, right? But Hebrew, no.
Yeah, Rich, no worries, okay? Let's go for a break, and afterwards we can see it backwards if there's anything special. I would say during the break if there's like anything worthy to watch afterwards.
What we can... Actually, I thought I was sharing it. Hang on.
Anyway, no matter, let's go for a break, put your own stuff, and get back afterwards.
We'll go for a break. I'll put some music on in the background. Don't go anywhere, unless it's just the kitchen, to make yourself a nice fresh pot of coffee, a cup of tea, or some other nice refreshment. Roll up, smoke them if you got them. We'll be back soon. I'd just like to remind everybody that I don't do instant coffee. I make mocha. So, a few more minutes. Enjoy the fantastic soundtrack with the visuals coming from Israel. Actually, funnily enough,
No, they're like
what we're seeing, oh my god, right? What's playing in the background? What's playing in the background is God of War Ragnarok, but I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and what I'm seeing is a lot of Assassin's Creed symbology as well. Like it's almost like they're in the
opening the Stargate now, Rich. Opening the Stargate right now. It's the moment. After they touched up the 12 torches, it's now time for the final witchcraft and something will came out of the Stargate, I'm sure. Or not.
dude. Seriously, he's really laying it on thick.
This is Hebrew.
He needs a spittoon next to him when he's talking. Yeah. Like you speak fucking Hebrew. You don't sound like that.
No. The thing is that with whoever is like from Eastern origin, it's considered that he's like well speaking if he's like speaking with ch and ein. So if he emphasizes that, is like considered loyal to the source or something like that. Bullshit.
I wonder what it's like when he tells his boyfriend he loves him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's all like really depressing, really super depressing this year. Seriously, it's like hopefully the target will take the figure and nothing will happen over there. Oh man, they're singing some kind of like song, and I'm surprised why there's no dancers. I don't know. I didn't know that there's no dancers. Usually the dancing thing is a very emotional and whatever presentation. But this year, I think they decided not to dance because everybody are depressed and waiting for the Stargate to be activated.
Look, it's activated. Look. Oh my god, it's a fucking portal. That's the portal from the tunnel. And that was Klaus Schwab, wasn't it? With the fucking yarmulke.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, by the way, Rich, they called me from the
look.
They called me the other day from no, it's not cost. Oh no, it's the security, the Minister of Defense, ultra Masonic Superman.
He looks like Klaus Schwab and Winston Churchill's fucking not Winston Churchill. Orwell. No.
Oh, really? All right.
George Orwell. I don't know. Fucking hell, sorry.
Anyway, by the way, Klaus Schwab, they called me the other day from the World Economic Forum, and they were like asking me, I don't know from which country they called, but some kind of European, I think, and they asked me, what do I think is the problem with the world? Is it global warming, or is it the deadly virus, or is it war or racism or something like that? And I told her.
I hope you told them what the real problem is. It's white.
I told her that they are the fucking problem. They are the fucking problem.
White people.
And she write it down. Oh, I think she was Indian.
Right, hang on. I gotta get me coffee.
Being employed for that, what do you
Back in 1 second.
Yeah, coffee, yeah. Coffee.
Right. Back.
I'm back. I'm back. Oh, Rich.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, tea. How did you call your?
That's the skin from the cup before. That's
Yeah.
that's the skin that ends up on it every
How
fucking.
did you call your gay shit coffee? Mocha.
Mocha.
All right.
It's not a mochaccino. It's a mocha, not a mocha. A mocha. 1K. It's 1K, and it's real coffee, dude. This is how you make real coffee with real coffee beans. And like it's good coffee. Lavazza espresso.
Oh, Lavazza, yeah, Lavazza. All right. I would
It's
suggest
fucking instant shit. We're a proper heart attack city here.
Everyone with his own choices. It's good. L'chaim, cheers. All right. Now we have to present
Fuck
our co-host for
oh,
this,
sorry, I need to lie.
time. Yeah, for these times, and get the clip ready for the proper presentation of the co-host of Air News here in Israel for this current time since Linda got raptured, Miss Jessica, the mini rabbit. Yeah, Seth Rollins. Yeah, come on, burn it down.
Where is she? Hold her still. Hold her still. Hold her still.
All right. Yeah.
That's a badass tune.
Yeah, Seth Rollins, interesting. And
is Seth Rollins' son or like love child of Henry Rollins?
No, it's like wrestling names. I don't know what's the real name actually.
But you know Henry Rollins is Rollins Band.
Yeah, if you want, we'll do a show once on the symbolism with in the wrestling world. I have tons of
the gay symbolism.
yeah, no, satanic and whatever. This Vince McMahon is like ultra Masonic shit. Anyway, let's show her getting her carrot. Just a second. No, it's not being showed well.
The green screen.
Green screen is
It's
problematic. That's pretty irritating. Okay. Yeah. But she's like eating the carrot or just looking for how to escape this pillow trap that they showed her.
Dude, turn the green screen off just for the purpose of showing.
She's not even interested in the carrot and stuff. Anyway,
do you know why? Because she's like, I am not your performing monkey. I'm a rabbit.
If she was bothered by it, she would have told me, I think.
Voy, I'll tell you what, mate. Your the coffee that you sent me was bloody nice as well. I forgot to say that. I did forget to say that to you. That coffee was really nice, and it was like an extra big thing, so it lasted me ages, man.
I will. We will say goodbye to our co-host. She's in ease, right? So everybody, goodbye to the co-host. Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah. All right. Just a second. I come back.
Yeah, Dutch coffee, man. Oh, that was from Sabine. Right. Okay. Sorry. I do apologise.
Right.
I've got. Where is it?
All right. Now we better. Yeah. Okay. So Done with the Israeli ceremony. I don't know. It was. It looks depressive, totally. I don't have really a feel to get back on that. Although there will be some another fascist symbolism headed in the future. What is that?
It's the note that I got from Sabine,
Oh.
because it was Sabine that sent the coffee. She sent coffee, and she sent oh fuck, what are they called? They're chewy like things. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like my favourites. So, sorry, carry on.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've really done talking about Israel and
Maybe
not.
she could tell. Yeah, maybe where did you buy the carrot from, dude? Did you get it from the fucking supermarket?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably genetically modified. It's an Israeli supermarket. You guarantee that your food, dude. They're doing worse things to you than they're doing to the Americans. You know that.
Probably, but again, in the
Really
food
sold you
security
out.
world, okay, I'm very low. I'm very low and very. I don't. I'm not getting into that because I know it
Oh,
will
far from
backstab
it.
me. It will
Yeah.
backstab me, and I will wouldn't be able to eat like tons of other foods and stuff. I will tell you that I have I told you before I have the Crohn disease, okay, and supposedly people who have Crohn disease um, usually they're being told not to eat all kinds of like certain things, and I never paid attention to that, okay, and I never saw the connection between the what
I
I'm
was,
eating and how I'm feeling like, and I was this disease.
there was a chap yesterday on Flow States, or it was this morning. I can't remember. And he was talking about bowel movements and talking about your camera's lagging, or you're on mute when you were talking. And he was talking about, but basically Crohn's disease came up, and somebody said everything that they told me to eat was the worst thing, and everything that they told me not to eat didn't cause me any problems.
Yeah, pretty much. I have my friend Oren was Crohn's disease also for about 20 years, and he's really suffering, and is it destroyed his whole life. Okay, because he's been he's been listening to the doctors, and I will tell you that I really clearly remember. Okay, clearly remember that after like my second operation, I was struggling with recuperating, and I was going to the doctor. I remember with my mother. I was going to the doctor and was in some kind of like a dark hospital over there, and I got in. And this doctor, at the moment when I came in, he looked like suspicious, and I don't know, something really creepy going on with him. And then like he told me, yeah, we have to to do the more in-depth surgery and cut
We'll
off
have to
things
get the surgery and remove at least
and
25%
destroy
of
everything,
the.
and maybe you will recuperate from that and whatever. And
But
we
it's
went
okay
outside.
because we have all these pharmaceuticals that can help you.
And afterwards, we went out over there. I told my mother, "No, this is not the way." Okay, and today I spoke with my insurance agent. Okay, with my insurance agent, and I told her all my story about how I got recuperated from this Crohn disease, because the last time that she interviewed me for like a redoing the insurance, whatever, all the things with like our business. So she, it was like about 5, 6 years ago, and once we started talking today, I started talking to her about how I feel that I kind of like overcome the Crohn disease, and I think that the creation itself helped me, because was like this is what I define as a spiritual remedy, okay, spiritual cure that
I
supposed
would,
to.
I would say
Yeah.
your face, bro. Like your face had a massive part to play in that. That you like faith in God, I guess, in your body, and that what you're being told by them shouldn't be trusted. You should trust your feeling more.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is the first The first distinction that you're doing when you're becoming a truther, you are separating between two kinds of information that you got in your brain. The information that comes from the outside, which is what you learn in your life from, family, friends, media, internet books, whatever, and the information that you gather out of your own senses. All right, and things that nobody taught you, and things that you kind of like getting this information out of the way that you're getting familiar with your body and your senses in this physical reality. And once you have this distinction and separate between it both, and kind of like for a few minutes put away all the outer information, all the external information, and watch the world with your internal senses and information, then you are experiencing the world otherwise, and you're experiencing, of course, and it goes also to medical world, of course, because over there you kind of like learn to distinguish what kind of like treatments and medications and things are coming from the outside, and what are the things that you kind of like thought of yourself, right? And the true cure and the true remedy is going to be something which is not which is suited to everyone. I'm telling that creation was my cure, okay, but it could be something else to
Unique.
any,
I mean, it'll be unique to you.
yeah, it is all unique to me. I think it could be something else to anyone else. Okay, this is
Which
my. But I do like suggest to anyone who suffers from diseases which I determine as spiritual ones. Okay, to start and look for the solution inside themselves. Okay, without being assisted with any kind of like treatment being from the outside. Okay, only to think about the treatment from themselves. And this is, I think, the way to deal with it.
Do you know what I think?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Crohn's disease is a weird one, but it's interesting because everybody that I've heard of that has had Crohn's disease has been suffering. Like when they've got the Crohn's disease, there's something else going on. And like, when you said you were young, weren't you? You hadn't you'd been in the in the
When it happened?
IDF?
Yeah. Well, when it started, it was right after being released from the army. When I
Right.
was in
There you
London,
go.
okay, I was going to London 2 months after releasing from the army, and like it used to known like that once you're releasing from the army, you're going to a trip somewhere. Most of the people going to South America or India or something like that. I chose to go to London, and I
So
settled there for like a few weeks, and then I started feeling really bad. Then I remember like I had Australian friends over there. I was going with them to Notting Hill to the market, something like that. And
Hill
on Sun,
Market,
yeah,
not
on
Hill Market.
on
I don't think
Sunday,
it's the same now.
yeah.
Yeah, go on.
And I remember like being on the bus and feeling really bad. And some Australian friend of mine kind of like asked me, "Are you right?" And then next thing I remember, waking up outside of the bus, like everybody like on top of me, watching over me like in the movies. And I got fainted over there on the bus. And day afterwards, I came back to Israel and had like 2 operations, and yeah, it was. It cut off like the most tragic thing was that it cut off like the trip. Okay, that I planned. I planned that
Yeah.
to stay in already like in 4 weeks that I was there. I already got like a job, a place to stay. I kind of like settled in real nicely. And on Golders Green, I remember the Jewish street in London,
Like
and
the old Golders Green, eh?
yeah. Golder, the
Yeah,
gold and the green.
Golders Green.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's
So,
up north, and
dude, listen.
yeah.
The only other person that I've ever heard talk about it, and having Crohn's disease, also got his Crohn's disease after leaving a job that was questionable to God, as far as he was concerned. Like the people that he was working, he was constantly. It was Jacob Israel, right? Jacob Israel worked for the WEF, and the things that he saw going on there, he called out, and he didn't like, and then he went to the Christian network or whatever it was, and became a writer for them. And then the things that he saw then there, he didn't like. He said, "No, hang on a second, you're all hypocrites. This is not the work of God. This is
What is the WBF?
He called them out. No, this was after the WEF, right?
What is the WBF?
The World Wrestling for
The WWF?
WWF. It's the WEF. Not WEF is fucking WEF. The WWF, WWE now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm talking about that. And you're talking
WWF.
about
Sorry,
Israel?
WWF. Right. Then he went to work for the Christian people, and he called them out because what they were doing wasn't right, and he called them out. And then I think it was after that, and then he got Crohn's disease.
Yeah, I
And
will tell you why it's that.
It's almost like your body processing.
I would explain you exactly what it is. Okay. Also, like my friend Oren. Okay, he also got this disease, coincidentally, 1 or 2 months after releasing from the army. All right, and coincidentally or not, he's also like a truther like me, because this is a truther disease. It's this disease that kind of like if you are like in a situation that it looks unreal to you, like for me it was the army. Okay, you kind of like and you have to be in this kind of like a situation.
You have to. You're in a situation. You realize how bullshit it is, but you have to play along with it.
Yeah. And you are eliminating your truth altogether. Okay, this is what caused it.
No. That's the thing. You're not eliminating it. You're not eliminating it at all. What you're doing is, shit. I'm gonna have to ignore you and put you in a box and lock you up and put you in the cupboard, in the back of the cupboard. But it's one of those things that you know it's there. It's never gonna. You know it's there in a box, and you're ignoring it. You're ignoring it to get on. Every day when you open up the cupboard and you put your uniform on, you look at the box and you go, shit. And you put your uniform on, you go and carry on with it. And that's what it is. It's like ignoring what you know is wrong to continue the charade. And that is what turns into Crohn's. And honestly, I think Crohn's is just another fucking fancy word for IBS. I really do. Like it's extreme IBS. It's like
cancer. The thing is that in cancer, okay, why do they have? Do you think like 1,000 types of cancer? Okay, because they can't define this disease. Okay, so let's see. So they got like tons of identifications that it could be called cancer. Why is that? So that you would know which kind of like cure to give according to modern medicine. All right, and what to subscribe to the doctor that will subscribe afterwards to the patient. So it's all being sold out
but they don't treat Crohn. They don't treat Crohn.
This is the moment. Again, this is the moment
they don't treat it with chemo or radiotherapy. No. It's not that sort of thing.
This is the moment that exactly I'm always talking about distinguishing between the actual thing and the language. Okay, the actual thing. If you have something wrong with your body, it's a symptom. Okay, this is what actually going on in your body. The disease thing that they're giving it, Crohn, cancer,
all they ever do is treat.
Those are language. Those are words. Okay, those are words.
All they ever do is treat the symptoms. This is, and it's the same problem, systemic throughout every aspect of life. They treat the symptom and not the cause.
Yeah. The modern medicine are really good with treating the symptoms. Okay.
It's not just medicine, dude. It's not just medicine. It's not just
whatever.
Medicine. Right, it's everything. It's it's the problem. War. They treat the symptoms of war. They deal with the symptoms and the, but they don't actually deal. They never deal with the cause of war because they are the cause of the war.
Yeah, pretty much. Because all those diseases usually again, I can't like keep repeating them, okay? But they all been caused. I think that they all been drained into one thing, which is causing them, and that is fear. Okay, fear with people, and again, my process, okay, of creating
Or
is
anger.
just the opposite of this fear thing, okay? Because I could be afraid about going out with flat Earth and with being a truther and whatever. I could be afraid about all those things, but I said fuck off fear. And people who give into fear, especially being penetrated by the media and by entities like the institution and things like that, this is as you said correctly, okay, this is their goal to create this fear, and whoever catch this fear, whoever lets this fear penetrate inside their his defense spiritual defense system, is doomed to be operated by this fear, and being operated also his body is, if his like body is not willing to operate along with this fear, so this is when diseases are happening, and that's it. It's not related to anything
Well,
physical, I think.
disease, disease.
This is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's
Yes. Anyway, so how did we start talking about it? Never mind. Anyway, so let's sum up the topic of Independence Day in Israel. Maybe show off a little bit of the ceremony, see if it's something left over there, if they like pack it up or.
well,
And
if the fucking alien overlords have come through the Stargate, yeah,
yeah. This
come
is
in,
interesting, actually.
come to an embrace, because they'll do it. It'll be a full show. They'll come in, and obviously they'll embrace BB, and they'll give him some sort of medal. They'll
they're
give
gonna
him
give you
a
the
medal
scorch
around
field.
his, for being such a brave and tireless leader. And and then
There's a big old struggle around the ceremonies, and the ones that were like, oh shit, there's rain. There's rain right now. Damn.
it's raining.
It's raining, yeah. And everybody is supposed to be outside with this electrical stuff and hammer and whatever.
Oh, I tell you what, there is something that we can talk about that's actually just after this. That's not about this. So no, it's finished.
Finished. All right.
Look, we get the thing. We get the beep.
Jesus. Oh,
This is the end.
leave that. Yeah, that is the fascist march. I used to do that in the army. Like,
Well, I'll tell you, right? The Chinese are a lot more impressive. I just got to say, the Chinese are a lot
because they're similar.
well, because they're a lot more. They're a lot tighter, and they look sort of more. They look really well organized. They look like a proper army.
But will they
But
cross?
these guys look like a bunch of air cadets and sea cadets,
Do
and
the Chinese have the ability to cross the flags and create the Magnum laser to operate this Stargate?
the Chinese are actually they are genetically related to the overlords. I don't know.
The cat fox people with the lasers thing. Okay, standing.
בסיומו של טקס משואות אחר,
At the end.
מתוך הימים הקשים שעוברים על כולנו,
Yeah, troubled
לכבודה
days that
של
we've been
המדינה
gone through.
האהובה שלנו,
Our
ולכבוד
beloved
כל מה
country.
שעשינו כאן,
And
ועוד
all we did
נעשה.
and will do. The tikva, atikva. All right, Richie, stand up. Stand up.
No,
Come on.
no.
Sing the anthem.
I'm sorry, no.
Oh, yeah. If you have a weapon and you need to sing the tikva, so you need to present it like this, the weapon. And if you don't have a weapon and you're an officer, you need to salute.
Oh yeah. So I used to do rifle drill, but we used Enfield 308 Enfields, not
By the
submachine
way,
guns.
our anthem is totally Masonic.
She's
this
got
is
black
where-
lipstick on.
No, we're saying Ein Zion Sophia. The eye is open to Zion. This
Oh
is
my
one of the
word!
one of the
Wow.
lines. And
We are the Zionists.
yeah, and the tikva, the hope is 2,000 years old to be a free country, a free nation in our country. The people of the land of Zion and Jerusalem. That's the final. And now they're repeating the last verse. Liot Choshi, to be a free nation in our country. The hypocrisy, the contradiction. Okay, and Zion and Jerusalem, and then usually they put the fireworks, but there's no fireworks now. Now here there's no shape. There's no like letters. There's only like Masonic shapes.
Yeah, there was a shape. There was a geometric pattern.
Now it's now or never reach. Either they're gonna operate this target now,
Can
or
you translate that
it'll
for
be
me?
the end of the ceremony.
Translate. I'm still waiting for the overlords. Well, can you translate that for me? Obviously. Oh, hang on. Really?
Who financed the
This is who financed it.
yeah, who financed the ceremony? It was
Can you tell me
the
is
Ministry of
Pfizer?
what?
Tell me, is it sponsored by Pfizer?
No, it's by the Ministry of the Prime Minister and by the transportation minister, Mrs. Miri Regev. That she's a well-known character over here in Israel, being laughed all the time. All right, so we are ending that with an optimistic approach
It
towards
really
the
isn't going to
future.
surprise me. Really isn't going to surprise me if we see a Pfizer logo come up at some point because they've sponsored it somehow.
Yeah, probably. We all been sold out. I think that the flags are representing a different corporation that cooperated together to create this Israeli state corporation, mega corporation, to produce a lot of money out of the military industry.
The beauty crew. Look, beauty crew.
Yeah, beauty crew. Anyway, I do think that passing this last day was really rough because I told you people over here took it very harshly. The plain fact that after the Memorial Day they don't feel like celebrating the Independence Day, and I do get that feeling. Okay, that everybody are really getting depressed and. But what I suggested, okay, is we talked earlier today. So what can we do? Okay, we are like trapped in this country, in this system. That the only solution that they kind of like suggesting to you is to bring another leader that will take the seat and will be just the other version of the last bad guy that we had, and the last guy that sold us out, he will sell us out in another way, and. So the whole problem is the system, okay? Is the system, is the way that supposedly democracy is being ran. And here in Israel, it's, always saying that we are the chosen people. So yeah, quite recently it feels that we are being chosen to the experiments, okay, to be done on. And this is the sad part about it, that once you are like, telling the simple person in the street, you don't see that the whole system is rigged and all those politicians are the actual enemies of all those things and whatever. So some are saying, yeah, we kind of understand that, but what do you have to suggest? What can you suggest to change that other than that? And call me fantasies, okay? But I'm truly thinking that it's all being dependent on, listening. But who you're listening to? Either you're listening to the government, to people, flesh and blood, or are you listening to God? And I think that in the moment that everybody will start listening to God instead of the laws of the state that they're in, we will just disobeying, okay, the disobeying and the rightly choose to choose who to listen to, who's your authority, is plainly sufficient to create this, how do you have to call it, revolution, whatever.
Listen.
No, I do think that revolution with conquering the streets will cause will cause casualties, will cause riots, and things which are not necessary. Okay, I do think that
I
this
tell you what,
whole
dude,
will be.
what God wants everybody to do,
Yeah.
promise you, what God wants everybody to do is take responsibility. Take responsibility for yourself, for your actions, for everything that you do, and that means that everybody needs to clue themselves up. They need to stop being willfully ignorant. They need to learn the shit that there is not a single person alive walking around on this earth unless they've been locked in a fucking basement for the last 5 years that hasn't worked out. No matter where they stand on it, that hasn't worked out. There's something going on. There's something really, really crazy going on. And what if everybody started taking responsibility? Then that would mean that people would have to stop voting for these fucking bastards. They would have to stop paying these taxes. They'd have to take responsibility for what their part is in this whole bullshit and stop doing it. And the trouble is, most people out there are a bunch of fucking cucks.
Most people are afraid to do this.
Beta male, fucking gamma male, and brainwashed feminist.
Yeah, they're afraid to do this choice. Okay, it's the fear. Okay,
I think what all we got to do, mate, is we got to hunker down, right? Stop worrying about what the rest of the world's doing, because we're not going to be able to change anything. Just hunker down, stay alert, right? Get ready to move if you need to. Be prepared to just completely fucking relocate if that's what's needed. You don't know. Maybe that's
these are actions for fear.
No, but maybe
these are actions for fear.
No. It's only fear. Right, only the unknown. It's the fear of the unknown. So instead of being like, oh my God, I might have to pack all my bags and disappear one day, think, oh my God, I might have to pack all my bags and go on a fucking adventure one day. You know, it's what you make it, isn't it? It's
maybe, but anyway,
so
I do
that
think
means
that
everybody needs to deal with their attachments, the things that they're attached to, the things that the places, the people, and the places that they're attached to. People need to deal with these things. They need to start thinking about these things. Really, really do need to start thinking about these things, because it's.
I do think, Rich, that the solution, again, call me a fantasist, you can call me unreal. I told you that my solution is I think that this is the right solution. I don't believe, I told you that it's maybe not possible solution. But yeah, I do think that if anyone starts to adopting, again, the authority over his life.
Remember what you said about Crohn's disease?
Sorry?
Remember what you said about Crohn's disease and about the immune system and all of that, and how your specific treatment for Crohn's disease was unique to you.
Yeah.
Do you see how that's exactly what I'm saying about your relationship with God? Your relationship with God is just as unique, and therefore it doesn't have to be the same as anybody else's.
Exactly. So being in a relationship with God, but this God, although it's unique, we have the same values. We all know as human beings what is moral, what is good or not. Okay.
The principles, the morality.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Morality is a funny one, dude. All right, we can debate morality because depending on where you go, morals will be different. Like morals can get bent, can't they?
Yeah. But it can be controlled on. It could be getting controlled on. It could be by all kinds of entities. But you can certainly differ. Okay, for instance, like religious people. Okay, they are coming over and telling you, yeah, this is moral, this is not, and suddenly you have to do all their ceremonies, and they're telling you that if you're not doing their ceremonies, then you're not moral. Okay,
Right,
so
right, and then,
this is the tricky part. Okay,
right, exactly. Whereas principles are a little bit different, aren't they? Principles are different, I think, like because it's the principle of the matter. It's the
I don't know, Rich. It goes a lot more simple than that. It's good and bad. Come on, it's good and bad. Come on, and people like us.
principles aren't.
Okay, good. People like us. Okay, let's say in the Kuf time. Okay, we knew that getting the jab is not the good decision. Okay, we could clearly see that, and we could see that everyone else made the wrong decision. Okay, the bad decision. So
Those those of us
it's so
with our
simple. It's so simple. Like God put us with each one. He put like an amazing test to show us whether we're choosing him or we're choosing the people, the scientists over television that tell us there's a
actually
terrible pandemic. Okay,
what
and
what it's doing. It was testing people's discernment. It tested people's discernment and their ability to discern. And you can only discern, in my opinion, you can only discern the truth. You can only truly discern the truth if you've got some connection to the truth, being God, the creator, source, whatever. You have a direct connection to the truth, and you will recognize the truth when you hear it.
yeah,
If
yeah.
you're not directly connected to the truth, you could be told, you could be made to believe anything.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I think that yeah, it all comes out to that. And again, I don't think that we should collide with the administration, with whoever like is controlling over here in this land. Okay, because this feud is being going on for years and years, and it's not being successful because they are like still in control. And I think that every time that you will try to collide with those forces on ground, you
That's
will
what
lose.
they want.
You will lose.
That's what they're geared up for. That's what they've trained for.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah, yeah.
they've got call signs for. They've trained to the point where they've got specific call signs for whatever it is that they predicted is going to happen with their digital models of all the situations, with digital models of us, to run on them.
Mhm.
That's what they want. They want that so desperately, man. See, that's why it's really it's idealistic. It would never happen. What what would be incredibly powerful? We'd need the armed forces. We'd need awakened individuals within the armed forces and within the police to do it, as to be part of it. Is everybody just stops doing what they're doing, downs their tools, goes outside and sits down in the street, in the middle of the street. Everybody. And just sit there and take care of each other, feed each other. You get somebody sorting out, taking food and drinks around,
Yeah,
but everybody
disconnect
just
from the
sits there,
system.
downs tools, and said, "No, that's it. No, 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 no. We're not playing anymore. We're not doing anything anymore.
Yeah, that we
Fuck off,
say.
all of you. Fuck off." Right, and then it would take, I think, about 3 days for them to realise, yeah, all right, these guys are shit. Like they're sticking to their guns, and fuck, I don't know how to put my trousers on. So
Again, it's not supposed to be physical. Okay, I remember like the best proof that they got was at the end of the Kuf time. They had while there was like this convoy in Canada. Okay, that I don't know if it did it, if it really helped or not. What happened over there, but it was the end of the Kuf time. I remember, and because right afterwards began the war between Ukraine and Russia, and I remember that right before that they tried to do over here in Israel another convoy like that to Jerusalem, to the parliament. All right, and they did like a convoy of like, I know, 10,000 people, something like that, going up to Jerusalem and getting to the parliament, and then like entering to the going by the parliament, the police kind of like blocked the street. okay, that is approaching to the parliament, and they all stayed over there, not able to pass the police, okay, and go to the parliament, and that's it. That was the end of the convoy. And this shows you that on ground you can't fight them, but you can, because we are spiritual beings, okay, and because we can create, and because we have connection with God. We can fight these things spiritually, and this is, I think, that what we are doing, Rich, over here in the last few years, trying to fight it spiritually. And spiritually, it's with communication, with love, with creation, with all those things that we are doing quite well. And
sharing information, man. And it might
information,
not be truth. It might not be truth that or it might not be accurate. The things that we're sharing, they might not. There's so much speculation going on, but the important thing is sharing different possibilities, because one thing's absolutely certain: the official narrative is like it's the very definition of propaganda bullshit.
of a lie. Yeah, it's a lie. Okay, and once you know that you are kind of like somewhere in the surroundings of the truth, once you see that you are doing the things exactly the opposite from the lie. And I think that we've been able to accomplish that. Yeah, pretty much. And I think that with that note, I'll finish my participation for tonight. And with a musical karaoke. And
Well, dude, we've gone 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah. No, Independence Day. Come on.
Do you sit there and watching the clock and thinking like I'm gonna, because it's always, apart from the last two, which went 2 hours 40 and 3 hours, but
We can discuss about more things. You know what? I want to discuss with you, Rich, about future plans. Okay,
actually there was something I wanted to discuss with you, wasn't there? I said to you, shit, what was it? There was something I wanted to mention as well.
By the way, me and Asi started off our new musical tag team. Yeah, and the last few weeks, I learned how to play with music software over my computer, and he brings all his musical talent, and we're gonna create new trance music.
That's brilliant, mate. That's brilliant.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be cool.
look, you can make me, if you can't play an instrument, you do have some sense of time. Well, you don't even need that anymore because computers exist. So you know how to run a computer. You can run software. If you can edit videos, you can edit music.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
we're thinking about that, and we're doing it. Actually, we already started our first track, which will be called "The End of Summer."
okay.
Yeah, the end of summer. And our tag team will be called. It's not a band. Okay, it's not a band. It's two people. Yeah, so I called tag team. It will be called 29 and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. You will hear the great things about us.
Why the half? Why 29 and a half?
This is for the time that we're gonna be famous, and everybody will be questioning the question, why is the half? And I guess that we'll tell them that it will be discovered when the aliens will come.
Okay. Because 29 is good because it's 29 is 11.
Yeah.
And I have a life path number of 11, so I've got an affinity with that number. What I remember, what I wanted to talk to you about, what I wanted to bring up with you.
Yeah.
What about all these northern lights? What is going on down south then? Eh? What about that? What about all this bullshit fucking narrative that they've had going on for the last few days, saying that because of the solar flare, there's been northern lights in the southern regions. And basically, they've been seeing Aurora Borealis in New Zealand and Australia, and right down, further down south, really far down south in America.
the aliens in Antarctica are revolving.
The interesting thing is that all the pictures that I've seen, the northern lights have been red, not green.
Yeah.
Because the northern lights are green. Up in the northern hemisphere, it's green. There might be little shades of sort of purpley red and stuff, but it is predominantly green. Well, these ones what all I saw were predominantly red and crim. And
By the way, my speculation about the northern ones, okay, the green ones, I do think it's been created by the magnetic force in this region, okay, because it's like in the north, and it's like close to if we look at the flat Earth map, it's close to the middle, okay, and the middle is where it's been speculated that the world has been beginning. This is where was the Garden of Eden, and coincidentally, all campuses point to that direction. Okay. If you're like
it's the center.
The magnetic
the
center.
magnetic toroidal field of the Earth.
Exactly, and this is why, and it's very close to the northern part, and also like I have a biblical proof of that as well. When Cain was was banned from Garden of Eden, from the surroundings over there, supposedly. So he went over by the Bible, chapter 4, that he went over to the land of Nod, in the front of Eden. Now, I do think that
that never made it. What that means in English is he went to sleep.
Yeah, no, maybe, but I don't think that actually in Hebrew it means that he went to the land of fart, because Nod, the Nod is a fart in Hebrew, and
because in English this is a nod.
Yeah,
so I'm farting right now. I'm farting right now in Israeli.
Yeah, and the thing is that they kind of like dismissed the letter over there. I think that it wasn't the land of Nod. I think it was the land of Nord, okay, that they mentioned. And if it was indeed the land of Nord, it means that indeed the Garden of Eden, the front of the Garden of Eden, was the Northern region, the Scandinavian countries. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is my speculation about those lights that you saw, the red ones. Are you saying that the aliens in Antarctica are resisting and invading?
Oh, dude, they're getting ready to give us. They're getting ready to give us some bullshit alien narrative, extraterrestrial alien narrative. They're gonna tell us probably that the solar flare has weakened the Earth's atmosphere, and
maybe they're aliens because of global warming. Maybe they're aliens because of global warming.
It's just reminded me about what we were talking about the other day about the hole. Remember the hole in the atmosphere? The atmosphere that exists creating a vacuum seal that allows for the pressures to build up on Earth, the pressures that exist at our atmosphere, right, and the different levels of our atmosphere, and as you go down into the water, the different levels of pressure that exist, because, right?
It's more simple than that. Rich. Let me help you, okay? The problem is with the ozone hole, okay, is that in order that you will have a hole, you need to have something which is solid.
Solid, right?
It's solid, right? Solid.
Right.
You can have a hole. You can't have like a hole in the air, in gas form, right? And the problem is that they're saying that the atmosphere is a gas, because if they would say that it's solid, so it's probably the permanent that they've been talking about in the Genesis chapter, and they don't want that, all right? So they don't want to say that it's made of solid; it's made of gas, but it's a gas with a hole.
But remember that gases at different pressures and different temperatures are at different states. So a gas can become a liquid at a certain under certain pressure. A gas can become a liquid. So
it can be identified as a liquid. But it's actually gas.
The pressure that is exerted by gravity on all of the atmosphere, right? All the gases that are up in the atmosphere. No, and gravity is so strong it just compresses it all into it's ice. That's it's actually ice. The gas, but it's actually only oxygen.
Yeah, I remember, like, I think that I told that in previous shows, but exactly today, like, on Independence Day, when I was on the 5th grade, I remember going to my friend house before going out to the place to have this fog and hammer fights, okay? Telling him, yeah, let's go now and buy those tons of spray things. And then he's looking at me, no, don't do that. Why? What's
You're
that? What's
blowing a
happening
hole
today?
in the
The
atmosphere,
ozone hole!
dude. I can
Early
remember.
90s, I think. Yeah, it was
I
early,
remember,
late
yeah, like
90s.
91, 92. I remember standing there with my can of Lynx spray and and like just spraying it. I mean, like, I'm fucking the atmosphere. Burning hole in the atmosphere. Right? It's like Butters and South Park.
Yeah.
Like Captain Chaos or whatever it is, Chaos. Yeah, is it Captain Chaos and his sidekick General Disarray?
Yeah. Which show was that?
It was the one where Butters is gonna destroy
Oh,
the
yeah.
Earth. Destroy. It's the Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. That
Oh,
one.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it's South Park. Captain
Yeah,
Disarray.
yeah.
Yeah. It's Butters. Butters, right?
Butters and Disarray.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Butters, yeah.
Butters is one of the best characters, man.
Anyway, yeah, musicless karaoke. We finished this thing up, and I know kids should be back soon. I think covered with spray and hammer wounds. And yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up today with a super touchy and emotional song for you. I guess for Israel, for the people of Israel, the land of Israel, not for the state. Yeah. What do you say?
Okay.
Are you ready? Yeah,
Go.
let's go for it. All right. Yeah, Rich, join along. At the time of my life, oh, I never felt this way before. Yes,
And
I
I
swear,
swear,
it's the truth, and I owe it all
hold
to
it all to
you.
you. I
And,
had the time of my life. I
and I
never
owe it all to
felt this way before.
you. Yeah.
I swear, it's the truth.
Yeah, that's
I owe it all to
if you'll be
you.
here, Richard, that's I've been waiting so long. Now I finally found someone to stand by me.
I don't know.
We started writing on the wall as we tell this magical fantasy.
See,
Now it's passion in our eyes. There's no way to disguise it secretly. Yeah. So
da,
we take
da,
each other's hands. All these things to understand the
urgency.
urgency.
Tell
Stop
the baby
brother! You're
I
the one saying Rich, which that
would
you also I can't get enough of.
I can't. I don't know the words, but I tell
So
you
I'll tell you something,
something.
Rich.
It could be love because
Because
I
that
had
when I had the time of my life.
life.
Thank you very much. Happy Independence
Oh,
Day
man.
from Israel.
Yeah.
Not
If we've
Palestine.
got anybody left,
Bye, everyone.
if you've like take the earbuds out, you can take the wax out of your ears now. I do apologise for the noise. So that was Nia. Nia really wanted to do a show today because it was the not celebrating Independence Day. It should have been a big celebration today. Always was in the past, and obviously not this year because they want to maintain the narrative on their sad victimhood. So, in the Israeli state pushing a bullshit propaganda narrative. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't going to go live today. I've not been going live very much. I don't know how long it's been. I can't remember the last time. Yeah. I've been walking around for the last week or more, and I can't get this scowl off my face, basically. I can't get this scowl off my face. It just feels more comfortable to be like I'm literally walking around like this. It's bitch face, resting bitch face. After 24 hours no sleep. Like I've slept, but everything I'm seeing going on, it's just everything, man. And I'm like this. I've had enough. Just fuck off. Oh. So anyway, it's not. I don't want to subject people to the nihilistic version of me. And yeah, I'm just really pissed off, man. I can't explain where it's come from, because I don't even know, really. Nothing specific has happened. I've just been feeling absolutely drained of energy and really pissed off. So anyway, that's why you haven't been seeing very much of me. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. The moment I feel better, the moment I don't feel like this really angry version of me that exists, I will come back. Maybe some music therapy tomorrow or something. But thanks for those of you that are still here. Love you guys. See you later.